What are we gonna say?
Um, uh, I can ask.
Oh, we can ask like what is our favorite Christmas movie?
Oh yes, let's do that.
Favorite
Okay, guys,
Christmas
we are
character?
live.
Favorite Christmas song?
Yeah, that's good. We can definitely. So then, why don't you go ahead and since we're live, welcome guys for Happy Fuente Friday, Cynthia.
Happy Fuente Friday. So nice to see
Hello,
you.
everyone. Hi, Daniel. How are you? He's
Hello,
in the
everybody.
house. We got Gracie Rodriguez. Hello,
Hello.
Alex. Alex, what's
Alex, how are you? How's it going? Have you finished your exams yet?
up?
I know he's in Wyoming
Good.
doing his finals.
Right?
Mm.
That's cool. I'm back in Tampa. He said.
Okay, he's back in Tampa. All right.
This is
Welcome back
great.
home.
So, speaking of Tampa, Cynthia, what is one of your favorite things about in Tampa during Christmas? Is there
Mm.
something that you just love to do in Tampa?
Yes, I like to. We have the what is called the River Walk, and it's close to downtown Tampa, and you can walk all along. And in the water, they have like the Christmas tree and so forth. And I love. We have an area called Hyde Park that I love to see the decorations there. And I love Ybor City to see all the lights, everything. I just love to go see the lights. I really
Yeah, I
do.
love
I love
lights
the
too.
Christmas lights. It just makes you feel so part of the holiday. How about
Hmm.
you?
I definitely love to. I used to, as a kid, I wanted to go look at lights all the time. So we would
Right?
just drive through the area and just look for houses that have lights. Now, down here in Naples, they have a neighborhood that actually they set up hot cocoa stands, and
Oh, how
yeah,
nice.
everybody in the whole neighborhood, like, it lights it up. It's crazy.
I
They-
like that.
So, but this year it was fun. I've never actually watched the lights fight, but I didn't go looking for houses. So,
Mm. I know my brother Carlos will be able to relate to this, but when we were kids, there used to be a street called Braddock Street in West Tampa, where
oh,
my
nice.
parents grew up,
Hmm.
and where our home was, and still is actually. And that street, like all along Braddock Street, was so decorated. The whole homes were so beautiful, and we used to just walk. Our parents used to take us. It's good memories. I love the holidays.
I
Even
do
though these
too.
holidays might be a little bit different, I still love the holidays. And I feel
Me,
like this year more than ever, even though I really haven't been with a lot of people, I have really learned to value my true friendships, value people more than ever, you know?
that isn't that the truth. That's, I mean, we've gotten to meet so many new people, and then
I agree.
yeah, I kind of feel like I'm having Christmas with everybody because we're still, you know,
Right.
we're,
I feel the same way. I do
we're
too.
totally
That's
just
the way I
hanging
felt on my
around.
birthday. I was basically like, wasn't with anybody, but I thought I was with everybody.
Yeah,
And
that was
that's the
so
way it's
cool.
going to be. I agree. So, what are you
I had new
smoking? A
friends on my
Nutrition?
birthday. I'm having a problem keeping this together, or not
I'm
keeping it together.
smoking it between the line.
Ooh, nice. That looks
Mhm,
delicious.
mhm.
So, okay, I think that worked. Oh my goodness, I'm having problems. So, why don't you go ahead? So, okay, first, this Sunday was crazy. Care cut off his hair.
God, that was so exciting. And then Joseph, he's a star.
Yeah,
I
he
can't wait
is.
to meet
He's
him and
got an
his
eye for the
son, to meet
camera.
him in person. He did it. I mean,
So,
he got it down. I think it's like a one. He
so
got
what?
those rubber bands so close to his scalp. Oh, I'm gonna try to get like where that light is. And he really, I mean, he got a lot of hair. He cut off a lot,
He
which is
looked pretty good
wonderful.
afterwards. He had this nice
He looks
beard and
great.
a mohawk. I'd
And
say
all
he
he has
looked
to do
pretty
is wear
cool.
his hat, and he's good. Congratulations, Kerr. We're so proud of you and of Joseph and of his wife. What they've done to raise money for leukemia for the
Yeah,
youth.
absolutely. Raising our just research is so important, and so being able to get that and you know make it for a good cause, and also give hair to be able to, help somebody feel better when they're going through tough times. Win-win.
I think it's a win-win. I'm watching Liana. Her hair's growing little by little, but it's still so short. But she looks beautiful, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. She's got that smile. It just doesn't matter. And look at this. So he said, Jennifer says that Kerr is still rocking the mohawk.
Oh yeah, he's got the mohawk in the back. I think he put.
Yeah, it is. It's like, yeah, it did. It looked really good.
We'll see them tonight after this. Oh Lordy, okay.
Oh yeah, we'll have to check them out, guys. They are on the BCA.
Yes.
It's I guess it's called BCA Associates. Is that what it's called? Anyways, that's the
association.
Yes,
Societies Association.
Associates. Yeah, BCA Association. You can go and watch them at 8 o'clock, and they'll be on. So, all right. So then next up, we go forward to this Sunday, and who do we have as our guest this Sunday?
So Meet the Professor this Sunday is going to be really, really interesting because it's always so good to get the perspective of retailers that have been in the industry for decades and decades. So it's Arthur Toll that's going to be with us this Sunday from Cigars and Cigars. So he has a total of like 20 retail stores, brick and mortar. And he's been in the industry for decades, and he has such a love for the industry. So he's going to really be able to give us his perspective on what a successful retailer has to go through. And so he's such a good man. He's part of our Cigar Family Charitable Foundation. He's been to the Dominican a couple years ago. He was on our trip with the CFCF. So he was able to see everything hands-on, go to the foundation, to the school. And I've also done events with him too. When we celebrated our 100th anniversary, I did an event with him. And then also when we had the launch of Casa Cuba, before the cigars were even available on the market, we did an event with him, a special dinner and an in-store event. And his customers were the first to ever try the Casa Cuba in honor of my father.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. So, and he's a member of the TAA. He's been to many Tobacco Association of America conventions. So we've spent a lot of time throughout these years. He's a wonderful man, very passionate, and he's one of our top retailers. He just recently this year opened a smoke shop in Sarasota, Florida. And he's planning to open up another smoke shop very soon in Florida.
Yeah.
So, and he's in Pennsylvania. All his stores are mostly in the Northeast.
I actually was able to
right now.
I did an interview at the Cigars in Sarasota with George Sosa.
Well, excuse me. So you were there?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fantastic. Yes,
that's a new one. That's a new.
We were going to do an event there, but then with everything with the situation this year, we really haven't been doing events in person. But I plan to hopefully next year do an event with them. So we're really looking forward to having him on our show. Meet the Professor.
So cool.
So what a small world. So you already were there.
I know.
How was the shop? Beautiful.
It was cute. It was really cool. You guys can actually go and see that on the YouTube channel, Brick, Mortar, and Smoke. And you have all kinds of interviews in there about different kinds of lounges mainly around Florida for us, but they're around the nation. They included, I think there's even Lord Puffers in there as well. So, but this one was for cigars, and it was a cute place, and it was it had a boat in the middle of the lounge, and it was very tiny. Not tiny, but small. Yeah. And you could, everything was open, so it was a giant humidor, and the boat was like
Naples, very expensive real estate.
Yeah. This is right next to. Oh, the place that they got it is right next to a Publix, and then a liquor store. It's like food, liquor, cigar. It's beautiful. You can't go wrong with that. Pairings. Yeah. Oh,
Mm.
speaking of pairing, did you let? They were asking what you were having tonight. Did you have you have
Oh
an?
yeah, I'm actually having the Angels Envy,
Yeah.
Angels Envy, and then I also was drinking. Let me see. Let me grab it. Earlier, I tried a little bit of this, which is Orphan Barrel bourbon that I received as a gift many years ago. So I had a little taste of that. I don't know if y'all can see it. You bourbon collectors out there, it was fabulous. I think
Wow.
it's like a 98% proof. It's a 15-year, but it was very good. And then now I'm having a little Angel's Envy because I love it. Angel's Envy is like the best gift you can ever give anybody if they love bourbon. It's an all
Ooh.
around. It's perfectly
You
nice
know,
price and good tasting.
speaking of gift gifting, this is a good question. You know, you got Carlito. Okay, he's got almost. He can get anything. You know,
Oh
how do
God,
you? Well, although he is very sentimental, so you could make that man something and he would adore it. But
yes, true.
what I don't know what do you keep getting? That's got to be the hardest thing to come up with.
You know what? I agree. But he is sentimental, so I think even like I don't know. I couldn't figure out what to give him. Like Christmas is here lately, and I love Joe Malone. I
Oh
love
yeah,
Joe Malone, and
yeah.
the cologne and the candles and everything. So I gave him all kind of stuff. The cologne, like the lip balm when he travels, and he's like, Cynthia, why do you keep on giving me Joe Malone? Because he has one cologne that he loves, and that's it. I'm like, well,
Oh
try it and see. And then I would give him like the handkerchiefs because he always loved all the handkerchiefs. I mean, I don't really know what to tell you. He loves
well,
vodka. He
let's
likes
ask
vodka.
him.
That's his choice vodka. He loves martinis. So, like, I would believe Russian vodka would be a good choice. Hello, brother. We're thinking, like, what could we give? Like, what could people give you for Christmas if they want to give you a gift? That's a hard one. Hmm. I can't hear him.
Oh, I'm sorry. You got to turn your. Let's see. You're muted. 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 Turn your mute. Oh God, we can't hear you.
Oh, I think I'm muted. Anyway, I just got home from work. It's been a long day. Just tightening up all the little loose ends and all that. Always happens every year. But I heard you, and what I love for I heard martinis. So
No, I
my
said
dream is
vodka.
always to have like this beautiful yacht, not mine, but to have a ride on it.
Okay.
Be able to take it a ride, and there's someone there. Uh, somebody just catering to me with in a tux, but with a white jacket, of course, daytime, with a mixer, and be able to make a chickadee, chickadee,
That
chickadee, chickadee,
sounds
chickadee,
good.
chickadee, 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 chick, and pour it
He
over a
loves that
martini
sound.
glass, and just like that, and serve it. And I'm sitting there, and he says, uh, sir, what is your name? And I would say, my name is Carlito, Carlito Fuente. That would be so cool.
I love it. So
But that would never
you,
happen because
Didn't
that's
y'all go
not
on a
me.
special yacht to celebrate Liliana's engagement
What
in
was that?
Miami? Didn't y'all go on a yacht or something like a yacht to celebrate Liliana's engagement to Wes?
Yeah, but you know what? That was a little different. That was beautiful. It was wonderful, but not like the kind that I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about like James Bond, cruising
Okay.
somewhere,
Oh, I want to
and
be on
then
there too.
and I'm the only guy. This guy making martinis, and then all of a sudden we get near this island. These beautiful women are there, and they're
Hello.
waving and everything. And I just say, "Hey, send out the little dinghy and pick them up," and they come on the boat and everything. Just all around me, and
Okay, that sounds
helping me
wonderful.
with
I'm in.
martinis. That's what I'm
We're
referring
all in
to.
with champagne too.
That's not doable with your children and everybody, but
No, no,
no,
I
it was great.
agree.
Yeah.
I
So what
think
have you
that's
guys been doing?
We've been talking about Meet the Professor that Arthur Toe's going to be with us this Sunday.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice. I mean, he's a
Mhm.
very, very dear old friend,
Yes,
and he's a character. He's one of
he
those
is.
guys that is like has so many stories. He's a character.
He's a good man.
Yeah, he's a great man, and he knows stories about Fred Zanaboni and Fred Zanaboni.
It goes back many years.
Yeah, go back many, many years. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
A lot of memories.
Yeah, I've been out of touch for such a long time. I'm looking forward to sharing some.
And he recently opened this year. He opened a smoke shop in Sarasota, and he plans to open another one in Florida. And Melanie actually visited there.
Yeah.
He has quite a few smoke shops.
He has up to 20 now.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah, he has a few, and he just opened a new one like this past, like maybe January, February. And I went there and I did an interview with him, and it was I did an interview with George Sosa, who was very much of a delight and had the best Cuban coffee, like whatever that was.
Yes, absolutely.
That was
good. That's great. That's great.
It was fun. It was a cute little place. It's smaller.
Show this Sunday. Meet the Professor, and then after that, I think that Michi's gonna have her Casa Cuba, her show. I think so. This Sunday.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't remember there being one last. She said it's every other.
There was not one last Sunday because I reached out to Michi. They changed. Yes, they changed it to another day, so I didn't see her last Sunday.
And then tomorrow, Jose Blanco's going to be on a show at 4:00, Facebook Live. And then Melanie is also going to be on a show tomorrow. Melanie, can you tell us about it? Come on, girl.
It's called.
We want to support.
I know. Oh my goodness! I'm trying to. I'm looking for it because he's.
So she's going to be tomorrow, and then she's also doing a show.
Is that 12? Yeah, I mean it starts at from noon to 2 p.m. But I'll be on there about 12:30, and I will. If it's on Facebook, it's a Zoom call. So I mean, if it's on Facebook, then I'll definitely share it on my profile.
Perfect. Good, because we want to definitely be. And tell us about your show that you're doing now during the week, Mondays through Fridays at 9 a.m. Can you tell us about that?
Oh, I'm so excited about this project. It's been 1 week, and
it sounds like a very exciting project.
Yeah, like a bird dying out there or something. I don't know what just happened. All right, so it is on Instagram Live, and I get to. I'm on there from 9 a.m. and to 10 a.m. and sometimes even like ongoing if I'm still smoking and people still, if the numbers are still there. So it's a lot of fun, and we just kind of chit chat. I mean, in the mornings, my brain is like, I mean, just like firing off. So I can just
need coffee before that.
Yeah, and then I add the coffee. I've got these. So next week I'm gonna have Hamlet come in, and he's gonna show us some rolling things, like how he rolls cigars. So that's going to be interesting. I think they're going to like that. And then also, I have this girlfriend who actually took her husband. It's a great story. Her husband actually he's a keeper. And so he kept saving all the cigar bands. He's just like, they're so beautiful. I can't throw them away. And so he has bags of cigar bands. And so she was like, what am I going to do with all these? And she was bored, and they're artists. And so she so she took all the cigar bands and she started making ornaments. So we have, I don't have one on me, but we bought a bunch of them. And
I would love to.
Yeah, they're really cool. So you can definitely get some. I mean, maybe not. I don't know if she has any more this year, but she's going to keep making them throughout the year so that she can sell them for next year. But I asked her if she would come in and make one while we're sitting there, because I thought that was so cool. So things like that.
Cigar bands that I even smoked with my father, with Dad, that I've saved with Carlo. I have all my cigar bands. Carlito, remember many years ago that Tony Cattengill's wife, Teresa, she made us a beautiful Opus X ornament?
Of course I do.
She put all those beads by hand. I still have that. I put it on my.
Of course I do. It was a beautiful Fuente Opus X. It was the X. It was beautiful.
Yes,
and,
yes.
Yeah, definitely remember. Of course.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, the Christmas ornaments have been, that's huge, with the Fuente Opus X and all the different things. Liana designed quite a few. I think she was one of the first in the industry. She had the Ybor City streetcar.
Yes, I love that.
She had the Opus X logo it was a Christmas ornament, but it's also used as a business card holder. And there was quite a few. Liana's very creative. She's come up with some cool stuff.
Yeah, I love that Ybor City one. I have them all. I love them all. Those are nice gifts too.
I think
Absolutely.
it's so cool that you guys have so many people that want to. I don't know if it's like sharing the the brand, because the brand is kind of like, if you have it and I see you wearing it, then I'm gonna like love you immediately.
We're doing really good with all the cigar paraphernalia, shirts and
Yeah,
hats and everything.
but
Absolutely.
you guys do make excellent quality,
Hmm.
packaging and,
Well,
and stuff that we,
everything the
Yeah.
Fuente does is quality. If I
No,
may
it,
say
right?
it
it
myself.
no, it is, and I owe a lot of the credit. Of course, we all demand quality. Has always been about quality, best humanly possible, and and being fair, reasonable prices, nothing crazy. Because what we want is for everybody to be able to own it, enjoy it, share it, and it's got to be accessible to people. But the quality is amazing, and the thing is that we normally don't repeat things that we've already done. But like you mentioned, the Christmas ornaments, that's something that Liana did maybe 10 years ago, 11
Yeah.
years ago, when no one
Yeah.
in the industry really was doing anything like that.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
they're collectibles, and now you see other people doing it and everything, But
Of
to know
course.
that Liana was the first, that she had that mind to do these kind of things at a
And
time where,
everybody loves to collect ornaments. It's such a good
yes,
idea.
yeah. She's working on some more for next year. I told her, don't give up what you started. But
Yeah.
Absolutely.
she's got so many things going on and everything. So it's just there's only so much she could do, and she's been very busy. But she comes up with some really cool stuff.
That is.
I thought to myself, Christmas ornaments, who's gonna. And I remember when we
Everybody.
first displayed it and everything, and it sold so well. And now you still see people posting it on social media. Some of those Chris. Now I wish I had them. If I would have known
We
what I know
have
now,
them in the
yeah,
warehouse.
yeah, we have one, two. We keep everything historically, but I would have bought 50 of them for myself, and be giving away as gifts because they're really really nice. That's
Well,
really
I
something. It's a
think
great
you
gift.
probably. I'm sure you could find a way that could definitely go into the online store that you guys got. I don't think I have
I
a
would
plug for
imagine
that.
they have
I
it.
don't have a link for that, but
Uh,
I
you
want
can,
to
you,
ask.
you can go to atudofuente.com, and then you go onto the online store and it'll take you right to it. And there's so many different items that you could pick from.
That is really awesome. I'm super excited because you guys have never really had um,
Not really.
this opportunity to buy things, right? Why
No,
did you
no.
not ever do that before?
Well,
Well, we
Liana
didn't
has
have a lot of stuff before, really.
no, no,
Now is when we're
no,
having more
no.
and more.
The honest truth is, we've always had these things,
Mi-
but it wasn't.
Limited.
And we always come out with limited stuff. We show at the show and it sells out at the show, and it's not something, we've always focused on cigars and everything, but all these things, people keep asking us for more and more and more. And we were always really shy on the quantity we produced because we always thought that it was limited. Those that own it will be special and only make a limited amount, but we had no idea the power of the brand and how they would just be consumed up immediately, and so many people will be left without it who are demanding them and so forth. And you see things that went for a very modest price. You see it on eBay and in different places and on Facebook selling for 10 times more. It's like, it becomes a collectible, and people, but really, we've done some really nice things that I'm proud of, that I give Leon a lot of credit for that.
Absolutely, 100%. And we look forward to a lot more in the future. Her
Absolutely.
mind is
Yeah.
always working like her father. Boom, boom,
And
boom. Like a wheel.
That's that's how you know that she definitely loves it. It's like that's
Of
when you're
course.
really getting creative with it to share it and like finding ways. I've got a way actually, but I'm not going to say it yet. But I've got something that I think I'm going to put my face on.
There you go. You should. You should. You should. And I know you're excited about your show that you're doing every morning at 9
yeah, I'd
a.m.
like to hear a little
And
about
you're
it,
going to be
Melanie.
featuring different cigars. Tell us a little bit about that, Melanie.
Okay, so yes, okay, so I was just driving down the road, and I know that like of course, like I don't smoke a whole lot, but I just felt like when I smoke another cigar that's something new, I feel like I get a little, or I wanted to know the differences. I'm curious to like, like, does this taste different than that? And I kind of like, that's really what like I was curious about. It's not necessarily just to consume all the cigars, but I was like,
You're
well,
gonna learn along in your process.
exactly. And I thought, well, I also need to get up early. And I was like, I need to get up early, so I need a reason to get up early. And I'm like, what motivates me to get up early? And I'm like, I love to go to breakfast and talk, with my girlfriend or something.
I
Like, I think that's the greatest thing, especially with coffee, because you're like that, like
so
talk for hours.
The people that get up early and they're enjoying their cigar with their coffee in the morning, they can tune in. It's perfect.
Yeah,
a lot of people love their breakfast coffee.
Well, I'll be honest with you.
Cigar with coffee.
I've been following Melanie, and I see she always has the coffee mug. She has a special mug that she has for her, and it looks like a tall boy. It's pretty tall, and she's so fired up and so passionate and so into it, and it's like a ever ready bunny. She just wind it up. She just keeps going and going.
Ready for the day.
No, it's not that. I suspect she has something inside that coffee. I think it's more than I think it's more.
Not at 9 a.m.
Yeah, I think it's more than caffeine.
No.
She can't be no one could be that happy, that bubbly, that full of energy, that giving, that lovable.
It is my
favorite in the morning.
I love all of the people that are on, and it really it gives me a really easy way to be able to get to know them, because I start to learn their names. Oh, and then of course there's opportunity for us creators to get compensated or supported, actually, for what we do. And I was like, so then on top of that, I decided to start a month. So now I'm going to donate monthly to the CRA, and then
beautiful.
And then I'm also going to. What was the other thing I just had?
They can buy the badges. The badges.
Yeah, they can buy badges. So if they buy badges, and then of course I give away prizes because I like to give away. I love that, So,
but you know what really blew me away, Melanie, was early in the morning, and part of the country is 2-3 hours earlier.
Oh yeah,
and you're on the East Coast, and I see, I'm watching, and you're constantly saying, "Hello, John. Hello, hey Jenny, how you doing? Hello, Frank. How's it going? How's this and that?" And it's constantly one name after the other, one name after the other. People are just writing, telling you good morning. And there's so many people that's nonstop, and you're trying to keep up with them, and they just keep pouring in.
Like the Good Morning America show for cigars.
No, I've never seen anything like it on any other podcast. It's just amazing. And it's something brand new. How many people follow Melanie and love to speak to her and love to hear her giggling in the morning and just being honest with people, just being herself and just sharing her happiness with others. And I think people definitely have an attraction to that. When it's real and it's sincere, people have an attraction. And you're proving that.
Still trying to bring some value, like as in, like trying the different cigars. So I think that's also really cool. And then of course we had the idea of being able to get, share one of those cigars too with the viewers. So there's opportunity that they get to try it too.
That's great.
This is cool.
And when you said that you're going to have Hamlet on there rolling cigars, you interviewed him not too long ago at Burn with Rocky Patel, and I really enjoyed listening to him talking about from when he was younger in Cuba and how Rocky brought him, didn't even know him.
I know, right? Isn't he fascinating?
Opportunity, and now how they work together. God, what a phenomenal story that is.
And he was he was a poster child. I hate to say that word, but like
okay. That's good.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed that interview. I learned a lot about Hamlet that night.
I watched it also. It was very nice.
Yeah.
It really was. It was special, and it showed that everybody seems to have a story. Those that are successful, going through trials and tribulations, and blood, sweat, and tears, and to hear his story and how much he appreciates the freedom and the opportunity, and how he feels part of the Patel family, how they open their arms to him. Yes, exactly. Wow. That's beautiful. That's really nice when you have someone that
show Rocky's heart. I'm gonna say.
Exactly.
Such a good heart.
He does. Rocky's great.
Such gentlemen. I mean, he's such a gentleman, and I mean, Nish is such a gentleman. Rocky too,
Hamlet.
Hamlet is a gentleman, and he's so funny because he's such an icon, and then he's so humble that like
Yeah,
I almost
very
scare him
natural.
sometimes. I feel like I just say something, and he's like, yes, ma'am,
So
okay.
that's good. So you can interview different
You know,
people and learn about more cigars.
the great thing about when you hang around with the Patels, that not only that they're great businessmen and a great cigar family, they're also great entertainers. That's for
Yes.
sure.
Well, I
You-
remember. I remember at the. I think it was at the IPCPR that now is the PCA, but that Cigar Aficionado invites all the different manufacturers for a dinner, and Barry usually hosts it. So all of the different manufacturers went, and then we all went to the Venetian, a cigar, this beautiful, beautiful cigar lounge or lounge that they have. And I remember that's when I met Hamlet, and I mean, everybody stayed together and all the different manufacturers, but everybody was united as one. Like Carlito said, it was such a phenomenal night. And I remember that nobody wanted to leave. And as the night progressed, like people were actually leaving to their hotel room to pick up and pack up and go straight to the airport. And that was
wow.
after the convention was
Yeah.
over with,
That's not uncommon when we go to some of our
right?
events with all the
That
other
everybody was able to join
cigar
together.
families.
And
Cynthia,
Cigar
I have a
Aficionados
question.
are
I'm
good.
curious.
Yeah. What?
I've been wanting to ask Melanie because she's so close to the Patel family. And of course, that includes Nimish, we know. And everybody, I mean, people in the industry that know them, we all love them. And, but they're really characters and everything. We have experiences with them. Now, Cynthia, I think you're probably the closest because you spent more time with them than probably all three of us was maybe Melanie now. But you've been with them in the business world for many, many years now and you've shared events with them and you've hung out with them after hours and everything on a personal basis, just as colleagues
Yes, yes.
enjoying yourself, talking about family and so forth. Now, out of the three, Nish, Rocky, or Nimish, which is the one that you think is the funniest, the most out of the box, the most entertaining? I mean, that's a difficult question. That's a catch-22. But do
I know
you
the
think that there's one that really is like, oh my God, this guy is unbelievable. The shit he comes up with all the time, What, Cynthia, who would you pick?
Okay. Well, I, I've been very honored to be able to spend time with all of them. I think that Rocky has an absolute heart of gold, and he's in it for the long run.
Yeah.
Like he's stable. So like he'll start and he's good all the way through the evening. But I think that Nish, I would have to say, is the one that's like there. When I did an event with them in Pittsburgh, as soon as I walked in the door, he goes to hand me this martini, and I'm like, "Well, thank you very much." But I mean, I kind of like have this rule that I really try to stick by when I'm doing an event. I smoke my cigars, but I don't drink cocktails. And then maybe at the end of the night, when I'm enjoying after everything is over. But nevertheless, he would not give up until I drank that
Yeah.
martini. And I kept saying, "Mish, I'm in a little while, let me work first."
Hey,
But I think,
Patrick.
and he's married and he's very dedicated to his family.
Yeah, so
He's a
they all,
family
yes.
man.
Yeah, go on.
Okay, and so is
Yeah.
Nimish.
And
They
Yeah.
Nimish is
all
also,
are.
and even
But I think Nish is
Rocky,
in
who's
it
who's a
like
bachelor,
upside
Rocky.
down.
Rocky's very dedicated to his nieces, to his family, his mom's,
And his
his entire
parents,
family, his brothers, his parents and everything. But I would say that it would be a really
toss up.
a tie with three. I think that Rocky was the one that was party animal 20 years ago. But I think CRA and fighting so much in Washington is really having its wear and tear on all of us. And Rocky, I see Rocky just like so much more like the statesman.
But
He's
he's
still,
even. He
yeah.
lasts the
No,
whole
yeah, in the last
yeah.
year, but he still got the fire.
Oh,
All you gotta
That's
do is
so
light
funny.
a match, and a little Rocky juice and everything, get him going. Believe me, he's not stopped because he's unbelievable. Nimish is around the clock. I mean Nish, but Nimish, don't underestimate Nimish.
no, he's like a
Nimish,
teddy bear.
he's a big teddy bear, but he is also so funny. They're all funny. They're all
They
just
are
great. They're
hilarious.
so
You know what?
lovable.
The industry became even more exciting when the Patel family came in to join us. How many years? I think he's been like 25 years now. I can't even believe that. That's crazy. Or 20.
Yeah, they're 25. They just did the 25 year.
Right? That's what
Yeah,
I
the
thought.
20 or the quarter century. Honey, please.
We've been so fortunate to meet so many wonderful people in this industry. I'm going to tell you.
Yeah,
and
so
Melanie, you're going to have an opportunity to meet a lot more with the show that you're doing now. And look at us, we'll meet the professor. That has been such a
hello,
phenomenal.
brother Mark.
How you doing?
Hello.
Hey, Mark. Hey.
How are you?
I'm doing great, brother. Doing great. Good to see you. Happy Fuente Friday.
Happy Friday, yeah.
Thank you. Good to see you guys.
Hey, I think guys with is that what are you wearing? Long sleeve shirts? Is it chilling up in South Florida now?
We got all clothes on.
Carlito,
So
I'm so bad. Underneath, I have my shirt that says, my T-shirt that says, "Yeah, I'm holding a cigar, so I'm pretty busy."
Let me you know what? I could just imagine if it's cool in Florida, if it's below 70 degrees, between 60 and 70s, walk down Coral Gables now in the mornings, you will see all these ladies walking, taking out all their animals, all their pets. They're wearing them on their shoulders. They're wearing the leather above their knees, and they got all these minks and furs, and they've taken them out for a stroll. Believe me, when I go to Coral Gables and it's cool, they take everything out of the closet. You think that you think it's like 40 degrees or something. They're just like taking advantage, when it chills a little bit.
I'll see you later.
Hey, Daniel, what's up, my brother? God, I can't believe it.
Daniel.
Rich.
Virtual Cigar Lounge.
And if you
Rob, wow.
It is so much fun. You were speaking about, how my show, I'm sitting there talking to people. It's really, that is probably the most fun part is like people on and we're shouting out. The Pittsburgh gets in the shout out.
Well, I just wanted to pop in and say hi. My daughter's in town for a few days. And we're gonna go watch another movie.
Enjoy the family, Mark. Take care. But listen, by the way, Mark, I just saw a movie last night. It was on Crack. I'm sure it's on Netflix. It was a great movie. I don't recall the title, but it was with Kevin Costner and Diane Lane. I don't know if you've seen that. What a great movie that was. It's a new movie.
I think I have.
Kevin Costner, yes.
That Diane Lane?
Yes, and Diane Lane. That caught your attention, didn't it?
Yeah. I like Diane Lane.
Yeah, I do too.
I don't even know who Diane Lane is.
Well, no, she's up in age now, but she was younger. She's absolutely gorgeous, and she still looks great. She's and just like Kevin Costner, such a beautiful man. You look at him, he's up in age, and he just looks great. But it's just his presence and everything. Every movie he makes is great. And when I saw a movie that he was playing, and I saw it out there, it was a great movie. It's a story about that they took his grandson and everything, and his wife Diane Lane and so forth. They go after the grandson. It gets very complicated for a while, but it really is a good story.
Cool.
That sounds awesome.
So you know what we do when we're on quarantine or whatever you call it on martial law here in the Dominican Republic is at 7:00. If you're outdoors at 7:00, you get arrested.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's not fun.
That is no fun.
No, not at all. Not at all.
No fun. Is that like outdoors? Just even out like
No. You can't be in the street. Like all the restaurants are closed. Anything served, no alcohol served after 6 p.m. Like the restaurants have to close at 7. Everything's closed at 7, and you got a certain amount of time to get home. You got to be transiting, but you can't be any place congregating. So no restaurants at night or anything. So you know what that means? The grocery stores are making a killing. Everything is going to the roof as far as costs, because it's limited. So all the stuff is like double the price. So the inflation is going to the roof to eat. And everybody's got the refrigerated stuff. And at night, all you do is watch TV. You eat, and you eat.
Oh. That sounds fun.
Yeah, it's fun, but... But it's not fun. It's not fun taking it off, though.
Oh, well, stay safe. Definitely stay indoors. Don't get arrested.
No, exactly. No, exactly. No, not me. I'm a good boy.
So I was able to go to the lounge, Cigar Cave Lounge last night, and I scored a 858 Sun Grown.
Wow.
Which I think somebody was mentioned in the comments earlier when we first started. So it's pretty good. Uh-oh. We lost Cynthia. That's okay. She'll be back.
It's okay. She's probably going to look for her 858 Sungrown. I think you whet her appetite. No, 858 Sungrown is an incredible cigar. It was one of the first Sungrowns that came out in very limited releases and so forth. And we don't make many. We release them maybe once a year. Some years we forget to release them. So they're extra special when they are released. But they're great cigars, and they have a great following. If this an 858 Sungrown, I can't tell by looking at it because I'm on my phone and it looks so small. But I think it's an 858. It could be a Rosado, 858 Rosado. It's got a green band, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. When I see green, I see Fuente. Obviously, green band.
I don't know how they do this.
Fuente green. I think it's an 858 Rosado. It's not
that's it. You're right.
Rosado. Yeah. Rosado Sungrown. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Rosado Sungrown. Yeah. The Sungrown is the darker, heavier leaf. That's the Rosado Sungrown, which is even rarer yet.
Yeah.
The other one.
Yeah. That's why I bought it.
That's great. That's great. I hope you enjoy it. Absolutely.
And so do you have anything to tell us about the professor show coming up? Do you want to chime in on our guest coming up?
Well, yes, Toe is just an incredible man. I've known him for, I think, almost my entire professional life or close to it. And I remember seeing him years and years ago coming to the RTDA, which today is the PCA. And, he's spending time with Fred and all the stories and everything. It's just incredible how he's grown. So he's a retailer that really has all the experience, a brick and mortar retailer who has been able to grow against all odds and still stick to the basics. He's a person that has an incredible personality, and it's just a lot of fun. He's one of those personalities out of the box. He's got endless stories, and his humor and his delivery, you would think he's like a stand-up comedian because he's got like that dry snark humor. He's a lot of fun.
So the hot spot
but you don't want to see his bad side either because he's that kind of guy. You don't want to see his bad side. And he doesn't have a bad side. In other words, you don't want to see him upset because he's very passionate.
Well, hopefully we'll have a little bit of fun with the hot spot. I can find some good questions since he's got a sense of humor.
Yeah, he's great. He's going to come back. Believe me, he'll come back with a strong answer. He's really good.
Yeah, well, you guys definitely should not miss that. That is going to be at 2 p.m. Sunday Eastern Standard Time, and it is Winston. What are you doing?
Yeah, I was. You know what? It's crazy. I was just thinking about Winston right now as you mentioned his name. I was thinking, my God, I keep dropping my phone. It's okay, man. My studio. I didn't have time to set it up. But anyway, I was just thinking. I go, I haven't seen Melanie. Winston. I hope every afternoon. Now she's got the morning show. She got this show. I hope she's not neglecting my little buddy. Hey,
well, he's there with me at the show. So he's with me at the cigar lounge. So he's
fine.
Ecstatic. He loves that place. Like he really, really loves that place.
Yeah,
so
I miss seeing you sometimes, seeing that left arm and everything. I get really concerned because sometimes I see the ball hit that magic bounce and it keeps going further. And I'm worried that Winston's not coming back. But he seems to always follow the sound of the little squeaky ball. Cheek, 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 cheek,
I know. That's why I bought those. Those are for some reason I can get his attention. So, But now I got some more. I had bought some that were not the same brand, and I don't know why, but there's certain balls that he tries to eat the fuzz off of, and then there's certain ones that he won't. So I have to buy the ones that he won't because he'll get sick off that. So anyways, I buy the squeaky ones, work awesome. And so, but it's just been a little chilly, but I'm probably going to he loves to go out of the lounge. So I take the ball and I play inside the lounge because it's really huge and kind of open. So, and they don't care. They love them to death. So they're just like, okay.
No, you're just bringing back my little boy days, my mischief days. And I was just thinking, you're talking about Winston and the ball and the sound and everything. And it just came to my mind. This is just the way my mind works. Have you ever thought of spiking those balls and see what happens to Winston after he goes?
God.
He goes straight up.
Yeah, no, spiking them with something, a little bit of broccoli juice. So when he bites into him, it starts going into his saliva, and then he starts and keep throwing his seat. And after a while, you're going to see him wobbling as he run after the ball. That would be cool. You never think about those things? I guess I'm the only one.
No, he's a little baby boy. He never grows old. He's got the puppy face forever. So, and plus,
guys, look at this. That's right between the line. Look at that ash.
That's beautiful.
You can actually see the perfector shape at the tip.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
It's delicious. Okay, so meet the professor. We're going to see you guys on Sunday with Arthur Toll, and we're so excited to have him.
That's it. We are.
He's going to give us so much of his experience of being a retailer, brick and mortar. He has over 20 stores now.
Wow, that many.
Yes, and he's in Florida. So I'm really looking forward to next year doing an event with him. And he's a supporter of our family, Cigar Family Charitable Foundation.
Absolutely.
He's a great man, so we're really looking forward to it.
Always supporting Toast Across America from the beginning. He's a great man. Big supporter. Cynthia, I'm curious. I know that I got on late because I got it from the factory late, but you don't seem to be in your kitchen. Are you in the warehouse by any chance?
Yes.
Wow.
I've been working on my Christmas list. We were at the factory all day in meetings and so forth. So now I'm here at the warehouse and I'm working on my Christmas list, which JJ's on, which grows every year. So
hey, JJ, love you, my brother.
So I can get out of here, huh?
Hey, JJ, we need another bicycle ride, bro. I miss that bicycle ride.
Oh,
and William even has his wife Michelle helping out today, and then his children even help out. Seriously, because he has 5 children, William, and they all put their little bit to be able to help during the holidays.
Say hello. I think we should bring William on so the world could see him and we could say hello because he works around the clock to make sure that all the brick and mortars and everybody get the products. We're all
he's the best.
During this pandemic and everything, trying to get shipments in. Customs are delayed. There's so many problems. Things that normally
we got some containers in today.
Yes, after 2 weeks being held up. It's crazy.
Wow.
UPS, there's nothing but problems.
They've been
they work around the clock. Is William there? Let me say hello to him. Call him.
I'm gonna have 2 people come on and say hello.
Then okay.
I'm gonna say goodnight.
All right.
And then maybe I'll see you all at the virtual cigar lounge once I get home.
And make sure
can you come over and say hello real quick?
And do me a favor, Cynthia. Make sure everybody headquarters lock up and go home. It's late and they need to go home. They work too much.
Yes. William and
while we're waiting, I just want to let you guys know that there is the virtual cigar lounge that is called the Zoom Cigar Bar. So if you go to the Facebook page, Zoom Cigar Bar, you can go down and you can go join or whatever, watch and
all right, here we go.
Actually get in the group and they can see you.
I got my 2 guys back there. Come in.
Hey guys. Hey, thank you.
Thank you, William. Thank you guys so much.
To all the world, this is William and Carl Herzog. And I
spoke to you before. That's fun.
Yes, they work around the clock and everything to provide the best, to make sure everybody receives their products. We have gone through so much with so many delays and just it's crazy with the Corvette, but we understand, customs, weeks and weeks delayed, all kind of problems. We had products that should have been in the brick and mortars 2-3 weeks ago being held up and they're working around the clock. So I tell you right now, if anybody's listening, the brick and mortar are going to be very, very happy, very surprised this year. There's some amazing things that are being shipped right now that be hitting the shelves next week. And some things that they don't even know they're going to receive. That is really, really special.
Well, there's no in the dictionary over here. They're getting it all done.
Yeah, absolutely.
So cool. So man, you guys just got the scoop. You better be looking out for your B&Ms lately and seeing what they got in store. And then make sure that you ask them what is back in the back. or what's up top or what's behind the door. It's never sitting there looking for you.
Out there.
And ask them, and what is the surprise delivery that came from Fuente that is out of the box,
William,
that has not been announced on Cigar Aficionado, Half Wheel, a Cigar Snob, or Cigar General, that has been kept a complete secret from the entire world.
What?
That is being released, that is napalm that will be dropped. It's going to be amazing.
Love the smell of napalm.
I love the smell of napalm, and that is for the brick and mortar, exclusively. We said we're going to bring something special.
Brick and mortars that carry.
Yes. It's going to be for brick and mortar. It's going to be for brick and mortar. Give them support for everything they've gone through this very difficult year. To give them that special, so that hopefully it would help and just bring a little brightness to their Christmas.
Oh my God, that's fabulous! I can't believe that's so awesome, and I'm so glad you guys told us here. This is
and
all right.
Carl in the back has been with us for 25 years. Okay,
who's that?
Carl. That he's been with us for 25 years with the Fuente family.
Well,
I know. I know. That's why I moved to the Dominican Republic.
Oh God! And I'm here in Tampa with them, and I love every minute of it.
Yeah. Carl's family, as William is my brother. It's okay. We you know what? We're all one happy family. Okay, guys.
Roll Tide.
Oh man, you've started an apocalypse now. Or not only that, but you definitely
dedicated. We're grateful.
You definitely started a trend because everybody is calling their B&M, so phones are going to be ringing.
Yeah.
But that's
okay, so tune in, everybody. Melanie, you want to let everybody know how to key in with Meet the Professor on Sunday.
Yes.
With Arthur Toll. Can you just let everybody know?
Yes. So guys, be sure to go to our Facebook page. It is facebook.com/The Professor Show. You can like and subscribe, and you can definitely the videos show live on Facebook. They also show live on YouTube, and YouTube you can subscribe there by going to tinyurl.com/The Professor Show. And then also we have an Instagram. I'm still working on it, but it is the Instagram is also needs support. So please support it. And you can definitely get updated there as well. It is Instagram.com/The Professor Show.
And your Instagram, what is the name of your new Instagram too?
Oh, I love her. All right. So I decided to create some reels. Now it's not exactly quite ready yet, but it will be later on this weekend. But it's called Daily Cigar Reel. If you guys know what reels are, they're on Instagram. And so it's because I'm doing because I'm doing a different cigar every day. This page will only have reels, and then I'm pretty much a different cigar. And I give a little bit of a description into the in the reels so that you can kind of learn about each cigar. And then maybe you like the description and it pops something in your head and you decide that you want to go out and buy that cigar.
We're happy to be a part of it.
I'm so happy to have you guys. This is great.
I gotta get out of here.
Okay.
But maybe I'll see you later, okay?
Good night, Cynthia.
Absolutely.
Good night.
Thank you, Cynthia. Love you. Bye.
Okay.
Melanie,
see you tomorrow on your show and with Jose Blanco.
Oh,
I'll be tuning in.
Let me tell you real quick. It's called On-Side Radio Show. So it's it's on. Yeah, it's like but it's online, and so it is actually like over the phone. I don't know. So it's but you can go to onsideradio.com. It's onsideradio.com.
Onsideradio.com. Okay. Mm-hmm. And then Jose will be on at 4:30.
Oh, good. I want to see that.
No, Jose, it's gonna be a great show. It'll be a great interview with Jose. It's gonna be fantastic. With a big customer.
What show is he on?
It's I don't know the name of the show, but it's all over Facebook.
Look on his Facebook page. It's on there. It'll be Facebook Live.
And I tagged it, yes.
All right, great. So, all right, well, Cynthia, we'll let you go so you can go ahead and get
bye, sis. Love you, sis.
Right,
go attack your.
I'll see you later, darling. Thank you.
Okay, go attack your Pappy Van Winkle.
Oh Lord. Okay. I got a beautiful gift for my friend Hassan today, which was a special edition of the Boss Hog, which is a whistle pig. Wait, I gotta show you.
Oh my God.
Beautiful presentation. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh my God. My sister, I I can't believe my baby.
Gift. It's so sweet.
I can't believe
everybody knows I love bourbon. That's what they give me for.
But I can't believe my baby sister. I can't believe it. So sophisticated into these bourbons and pairing. She knows her stuff.
It's a special edition. Can you see it?
Yeah.
It makes me happy. It's not so much. It's about learning about the different bourbons and the different pairings and collecting. You know, like I see, like everybody that collects the Fuente Pasex and the Don Carlos Reserve and all these special cigars that they collect. That's what we do with the bourbons, and they pair beautifully.
That's
and
great.
The champagne. We understand that somebody loves champagne.
I know. We gotta I gotta definitely try different ones and with cigars too. That would be fun. But I can't do that at 9 a.m.
No. All right, guys. We'll see you soon. Okay.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Okay.
Bye. Bye. Well, bye, Cynthia.
Guys.
Melanie, what shows on tonight? Is the Fanatics on tonight? Also, the Neighborhood Lounge is.
Yes. Okay.
Is that?
Yeah, totally. Yeah. So I love that. I think it's a great place. You guys, it's gotten actually pretty big. So you can sometimes watch, but you can also get in, and he can also like move to different rooms. But Cynthia usually comes in and talks and tells stories, and you come in and tell stories, and that's great. And it's called
so noisy.
Virtual Cigar Bar. It is. If you go to Virtual Cigar Bar on Facebook, you'll be able to find it, and you can subscribe, and they'll have that live. Or no, I'm sorry. It goes into a Zoom room, and then that's how you get to it. And I also have a link if anybody if anybody wants to go to, you can always like message me, and I'll send you the link.
That's great. You see a lot of beautiful people and just great people, and a lot of friends, and they're just sitting there really enjoying themselves, talking about all their daily situation and the cigars they're enjoying, the drinks they're enjoying, what they did for the week, and it really brings people together. I love that. I love that program. You know, they're great people, and a lot of great friends there.
Yes, I know. And Mark is over here talking, but
I dropped my cutter into the garbage pail. Oh my God! Damn! I gotta get this thing out of here.
We're not in Switzerland anymore. So yeah, that's awesome. So guys, we do have a lot of stuff coming up this weekend. There's going to be obviously I'm going to be on the show on the onsideradio.com, and then of course we got Jose Blanco on Saturday, and then we got the Professor Show on Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on our Facebook page or our YouTube channel. Please go and subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's tinyrl.com/the Professor Show, and my Instagram handle is at little Cisco Kid 21. I don't know why I can't think of that. It's at LIL Cisco Kid, just like my name right here. You see it? And 21, because you got to be 21. And if you put Little Cisco, they'll usually find me. But you guys, I have a lot of fun. I really appreciate the support and actually the reactions that I've gotten so far. So please come and spend the mornings with me. I will bring you lots of entertainment. Hamlet is going to be joining us in Rolling Cigars. There's other people that's going to be showing us information regarding cigars, but also just me babbling. It's funny.
Oh my God.
It's wonderful.
I was just going to say, I have a hard time keeping up with her.
I think anyone would, Mark. So, I take my hat off to you. Melanie, I send you lots and lots of kisses. Have a wonderful evening.
Yes.
I'm going to get something for dinner. It's an hour later here, and it's been a long day. But I'm so happy to see you again. So happy to see you. So happy. And everyone who joins your program to have such a great time. I appreciate all you do, and I wish you the best. And I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes.
If not tonight.
This evening, I'm definitely got some sleep the other night, so I'm good.
And what does our dear friend say? If you don't do it with passion,
don't do it at all.
Got it. Good night, sweetie. Good night, everyone. Bye bye.
Have a great night. I'm gonna go out with that.
Good night, Mark. Good night, everyone. Good night, everyone.
Bye. Good night.
Lots of love. Happy Fuente Friday.
Yeah, Fuente Friday.